In the 60s, when I was involved with drugs, Jackie called them hallucinogens. That's a psychological, reductionistic statement. They're actually psychedelic or mind-manifesting chemicals. When, you have to be true to all lovers. When I was speaking, and they were all the people who came to see me were dressed in white, and they all had flowers, and they all smiled a lot. It was sort of the outward symbol of something that yet full of kind of anger and stuff. They had a lot of work to do on themselves, as we all still do, I think. We recognize in this Congress. And I was speaking to this group of people, and I assumed they had all either been to India or read holy books or taken drugs. And there was a woman down in the front row who was perhaps in her 70s, and she had a hat on with little strawberries and cherries and things like that, and she had a black patent leather bag and a print dress and responsible-looking Oxford shoes on. And I assumed somebody had brought their grandmother, you know. And so I was a little uncomfortable, but I would say these outrageous things that only those of us that knew. You know? And she would nod, see? And I thought, how does she know? And I thought, maybe she has a nervous tick in her neck. You know, I was watching to see how she could know. Why was she saying it? So I'd say something more outrageous, and she'd nod again. By the end of the lecture, I was absolutely fascinated with who this woman was. So I kind of smiled at her a lot until she came up, and then she said to me, "Oh, thank you so much. That all made perfect sense. That's just the way I understand it to be." And I said, "How do you know? What have you done that has prepared you to understand this?" And she leaned forward very conspiratorially and she said, "I crochet."